You are not a punching bag, my friend. You're an open heart powerhouse. There is a very clear distinction between being accommodating and being used as a punching bag by the reflection, whoever might be your reflection, whether it's a client, whether it's a parent, whether it's a friend, whether it's a boss, whether it's whoever it might be. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about the distinction between the two and how to put a clear boundary where it belongs and not take on you what's not yours, and also maybe not give to others what's yours in a situation like this when the programs kick in, which they do for all of us in certain amount. For everybody who is new, my name is Kosta, and check out everything about me, what do I do, and how I work in the description below. And of course, subscribe, like, share this if you enjoy this content and if it serves you. Okay, I put a couple of points over here, and I'm going to go one by one in order to walk through this very specific frequency. So you're not a punching bag, you're an open heart powerhouse. So when you're giving, sometimes you can get into this place that you want to give more because you see somebody else's potential. You want to give them more than they're ready for in that moment. Now the catch here is not to limit them to what they want by saying, oh, they're just here and I'll give them just this little much. No, you keep offering all of those things that you see within you, but you don't insist that it has to happen. Because when you start insisting that it has to happen, you turn into a savior. And then you turn your open-heartedness into accommodation, which turns into you're trying to please them, to be their savior, to do it for them, and that leaks your energy because to the core of your being, no matter, there is a fine line between giving and serving, and then when that leaks and it doesn't have the effect. And so I just want you to feel into this for a moment, that your potent energy, when it's directed and when it's not distracted by you taking on you what's not yours, is very potent, is very strong, and it can do everything. But if not, it can, I wrote it here, keep enabling them and enabling their programs to keep running. So what happens when you keep trying to save them or keep doing it for them? What happens then? You end up just fortifying, you just end up shoring up their program. Now, I'm not saying go and snap into them and be like, wake up or whatever, or you suck, this is on you. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying within you, make a decision. Not only that it's okay, but it's desirable that if someone like you who has open heart and their best interests at heart puts the boundary, who is better to do that than you? Because some other people who are very strict in their boundaries, they're getting feeling of rejection, but from you, they're getting feeling of acceptance. And because that's the case, they're trying to work it out within them. But you cannot help them if your focus is constantly on them. So the first step is, when that happens, to look within and to make some space for yourself. Very clarify, hey, this is not mine, this is yours. And me trying to be a savior is mine, I'm not going to put it on you. So then you get into this wonderful center, you step into the center, and by stepping into the center, you can detach fight or flight from it. You can detach this feeling, oh, if I do not save them, then what? Your own fight or flight, your own survival does not depend just on your success with this or with that person. Even if it at this moment puts the food on your table, you can still detach that feeling of, currently all my basic necessities are taken care of, and even if I have to change something and move to a different career or to work with a different client, what I'm doing is not serving me first, and therefore cannot serve them too, even though my desire is for it to serve them. So when you get into the center, then you can step into your own preferences. So it's like, well, okay, it's not my job to be saving them, but what is my preference? My preference is for them to see what I'm offering, to see their potential, to step into their potential, to manifest their potential, to live their potential, to embody their potential, to integrate their potential. And when you get into process of looking within and you sit in a center, then naturally you're going to put yourself as a priority. Because only when you are a priority and your centered state is priority, some of my friends call it, when you step into your I am, I call it step into the center, you're in a balance, you're in a center of things and you see everything clearly, then you can be of service to them. And to do that, we got to prioritize ourselves. And then when you're communicating with these people about the boundary that you decided within you to do, you do not do it from a place of needing to prove the point or to teach them a lesson or to make sure. You're doing it on a level of facts. It's a factual communication. Hey, I know that this bothers you. We're learning this with our son now. I know that it's upsetting to you or that it's not going your way for this, this, and this, but that's not mine. I'll support you for you to go through it, to work through it, to change it, because you're the one being of service with your wonderful open heart, but you still got to make your steps. So if your program is overrunning it, then there's not much I can do. So, and while you do that, you also keep the heart open. You sense how it's like, I still want to be of service to you, but I'm not going to be a punching bag. Feels great, right? And then I made a note over here, enough of babysitting the buried, unconscious pile of crap. So we've been really, 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 really good. Oh, hi, somebody was waving. We've been really good for so long to put things under the carpet, pretend that it's all amazing, go into the spiritual bubble, and then the crap will hit the fan again. Yeah? So I'll just take a moment to energetically say enough to burying up unconscious pile of crap, and for that pile of crap to be growing, and for our experience to be wobbly. No, we let it flush out, knowing it has nothing to do with our survival, and we let it alchemize it back into the wholeness. We sit with it for a moment. We connect the dots that were not defined by the pile of crap that we're putting under the carpet. And then we just alchemize it by saying, I'm not trying to eliminate you, but I do have a different preference. And then shift. I'm going to just sit with it for a second. I love it. Let me know if you stuck around until the end of the video. I always like to know each time when you guys do, as I love to see the troopers that are really benefiting from all insights that I offer in this type of content. I love you. You got this. Bye.